We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. For the Miami Heat, they're coming off a loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Inside. An easy 2 points on the way. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
London attacking. They retain possession. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Has to call Stein. Tries again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Brooklyn ball.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And a rejection by Cauley Stein. To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Yeah, I really admire the poise of Chris Dunn, appearing totally comfortable in the paint.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks. Yeah, the Nets head coach and I were able to chat. So it sounds like they want to turn Kawhi Leonard into a passer tonight. Coach told his team, we have to make someone else beat us. If that means running 2, even 3 defenders at Kawhi, so be it. See if that strategy leads to multiple stops. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And then Smith with the dunk.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers, Dunn showing great vision.
Now ball. There's the 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. And Doris, when you think of players that can turn it on for the playoffs, Kawhi Leonard certainly one of them.
I think Kawhi, because of his history as an NBA champion, understands how different the playoffs are. There's a different level of physicality, a different level of pressure, and you have to be able to rise and meet that moment. And boy, Kawhi has.
Anthony Davis.
And finished off by Davis.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
To the middle. Here's Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
From Tyler Hero.
How about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power.
LaMelo
The
Ball.
three-pointer is right on target. Ball's got 5 points so far.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul.
DeAnthony
That's
Melton.
his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Cauley Stein.
2 minutes.
Here's Hero. Here's Smith.
You know, just a good play there for Miller to get a hand up to challenge the shot. Love that effort.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? He loves that part of the game. And it showed.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
It's stolen by Davis. Over in the corner, Green. And the Nets, another
Josh
3.
Green.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Over in the corner, Hero. Down low. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Dunn. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Anthony Davis.
That
That's
one on
his
Davis.
first personal foul.
That Chris Dunn tantalized the NBA guys with his elite speed, his playmaking ability. There were some question marks about his decision-making, but I think that's about repetition.
And so it's none with it. He brings it up for the Nets. .55 seconds left in the first quarter. Good on the shot.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Dunn misses. Nets leading by 4. Launches a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Hero. From deep three-point range. The Nets on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. To the inside. Johnson. Cousins. No one around him. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Stanley Johnson.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And here is Cauley-Stein. In transition, here come the Nets. Cousins inside. None wide open.
Kendrick
Good.
Nunn.
And it's Cousins
3.
picking up the assist. Nunn's got 8 points.
Crushing it.
That's
right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't...
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
Welcome back to the Nets and the NBA as we resume action. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Brooklyn?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got his first basket of the night.
Collin Sexton, early in his career, has demonstrated great instincts in the pick and roll. Good decision making.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Sexton. Over ball. And he can't bank that one in. Nets leading by 14. Here's Strus. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Ball with it. Robinson picks him up. Out to Anthony. Ball feeling it out a bit. Six to shoot. Out to Anthony. Launches it. That shot, no good. Well, he'd go the other way with it. He'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And it's Sexton penetrating. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. The NBA trying to cut down on some of the cheap fouls. Certain players are experts at selling contact. Doris, are you sad to see that art form curtailed?
I'm not at all, Kevin, because what we're seeing is offensive players manipulate the rule and get outside of, quote, natural basketball plays. Guys who dead stop off a screen and end up getting 3 free throws. We have to take that away. Things should flow naturally in a basketball game.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Pass to Noel. Here's Strus. Here's Sexton. And they get it back. And that one's good. Noel.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
The open look here for Sexton. Drains it from 17 feet out. Sexton's got 6.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that score in his first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Your Miami Heat Panther.
Brooklyn leading by 13.
And a memory I have of Colin Sexton in Alabama. How about he scored 40 points in a game where the Tide only had 3 players on the court down the stretch. Young fellow was
talented. That's his first personal foul.
Defensively, if you can't
Team foul.
force him to the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
PJ Tucker.
And in that game with only 3 players, Sexton almost led them to a comeback, Greg. In fact, they actually cut a 14-point lead down to 3.
And that tells you about Sexton's mindset. He was not prepared to let them lose, even under the toughest scenario you can imagine.
Leonard. No good that time. Johnson with some nice D. Here's Cousins. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Heat trailed by 15. Inside. Stolen by Tucker. And here we go. Cousins.
DeMarcus Cousins.
Boy, that's intelligence and effort from Tucker. Picking the ball cleanly, igniting the fast break.
Hero on the wing. Tries from 16. And it's Cousins with the foul.
DeMarcus
That's his
Cousins.
first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
51 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Yeah, even I saw that one being telegraphed. The defense all over.
Johnson's shot is off.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Now in the game, Nerlens Noel.
Here's Smith. 6 points for him. There's a screen by Noel. Stolen by Tucker. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Over to the wing. Here's Cousins. And he banks in the lane.
DeMarcus Cousins.
Cousins has got 4 points in the quarter.
What a luxury to have someone like DeMarcus Cousins roaming the interior and drawing defensive attention.
And so it's Brooklyn with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And it's the Heat with the ball. They trail by 16. To the paint. Pass to Noel. Stolen by Ball. Jumps up. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Assist goes to
A terrific
Josh
leaper
Green.
with incredible height. Davis is a dunk machine.
Now, Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Hero's got 6.
That's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Davis. Offensive rebound. Hits the jump hook.
Anthony Davis.
8 points for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now, Hero. 6 points for him. Smith, no luck.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too
LaMelo
good
Ball.
of a look. Coming
Three-pointer.
off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Hero, that's a 2-pointer. And Davis pulls it down. And it's Davis with the ball for Brooklyn. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. To the middle. Here's Lowry. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, as a great scorer, you still have to be willing to balance it with finding your teammates. Kawhi Leonard puts the ball where it needs to be.
And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with, incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Down low, Noel. That one's not going to go. And Brooklyn will come the other way. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game is the first and last of their home season.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Back to Hero. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Anthony Davis.
And the Nets lead by 20.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times happen with an easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Noel. Here's Hero. Leonard on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen by Noel. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Kawhi Leonard.
Tipped away. And here are the Heat now. There's Hero with the 3.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Miami foul.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there
That's his
for
first
some
personal
reason.
foul.
I don't know.
Kevin,
First
all I
team
can
foul.
think of is that he's
Coming
trying
onto
to
the
slow
floor
the
for the
game
Nets.
down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a
PJ
strange
Tucker.
move on his part.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Here's Mays. Rebound by the Heat.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can
Miami
certainly
ball.
add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
1:04 left in the third.
That's an 8-second
And
violation.
there's the 8-second call as they
Brooklyn
can't get
ball.
it across half court in time. Inside. And Cousins gets it to go.
DeMarcus Cousins.
Cousins has got 8 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's
Next
always
foul.
reading the situation,
Skylar
reacting
Mays.
quickly and
That's
capitalizing.
his first personal foul.
And the former Kentucky
First
Wildcat
team
Tyler
foul.
Hero. He was picked 13th, Greg, in the
Now at the
2019
line,
draft. And he
Tyler
had
Hero.
an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker.
You got to
Stanley
be
Johnson.
kidding.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Pass to Leonard. Back to Smith. Always Stein with it. Nice D from Cousins. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Tucker can't get it to go. From deep. Knocked away to the middle. Hero on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Hero's got 10 points here in the second half.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. What a defensive effort they put. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Nets leading by 22. Here's Ball. Rebound by Murray. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Miami Heat. Robinson for three. And the Heat, another three.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal foul.
2020, LaMelo Ball
First
is
team
a
foul.
unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot.
Doris, to limit travel during the 2021 season, the NBA scheduled baseball-style series, teams facing off in consecutive games. How did you like that?
You know, more important than what I thought, Kevin, we had a number of coaches tell us throughout the course of the regular season that they actually loved this format. The reason being, as you said, number one, it cuts down on travel. But number two, they thought it mimicked the playoffs, where you had to make game-to-game adjustments. It also raised the intensity level because you had just played this opponent. And so, you know, things get competitive and nasty. It elevated the game. I love it.
And the rejection by Noel.
We know Noel is a superb shot blocker. It may be his best attribute.
Pass to Robinson. Clock at 6. In transition, here come the Nets. Ball's running. Anthony taking his time here. And it's Ball in the corner. Back to Davis. 5 on the clock. Right side Robinson. Melton with the ball. Robinson picks him up. The three from Davis. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup.
Anthony Davis.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the
Timeout
Nets?
called for the Heat.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well, all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Smith outside. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Nets. To the inside. Here's Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes. Flexing on him there.
Done outside. Trying to find Hero. He gets it to him. Basket counts. Hero's got 12 points in just the second half.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
And Davis throws it down.
And phenomenal movement in that pick and roll. Davis has a sense for where to move after setting that screen.
Leonard looking over the floor. Hero from long range. And that one is off. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Pass to Anthony. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. Smith with it. And Smith with a clear pass to the hoop.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Assisted by
And when it comes to
LaMelo Ball.
moving the ball, LaMelo is unreal. Can make any pass in the book.
Smith with it. Picked up by Davis. And Davis sends it back.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
Hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LaMelo Ball.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the seal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there, the hustle was there, very close to picking that one.
There's a fluid power and athleticism that he possesses. Nearly impossible to contain Davis inside.
Smith outside. Dunn outside. Smith outside. Pass to Hero. Shot clock at 6. Again, the Heat good for 2.
This is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Ball with it. And they'll turn it over. Back off a shot. 24-second violation. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one.
That's the end
this
of the game.
crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was
Thank
dismantled.
you to everyone for coming out and supporting your team.
What the matchup
Please
is, you never
drive
expect a
home
road team